The game is live. It is on a Cloud Kingdom, and starting to the bottom left is our Terran player who's currently down a game already. He needs to win here. If not, Stephano will advance to the round of 8. Starting to the top right, we have our EGStephanoRC player. Starting here in pink once again. And let's find out what's going on this time. Same opening, GLHF MMA.
With a period.
Every single time.
You know when you put a period in chat, it actually usually gives off the feeling of slight negativity.
Yeah, I know. Every single time
But I
someone
think
writes
that's
that.
not what Stephano's trying to put out here. He's
Yeah.
trying to make it like a serious greeting in some ways, but he's also just trying to be respectful. But I know you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
when someone chats to you and they put a period at the end, even if they use cap letters and stuff, it's okay. But if there's a period, it's like, wait a minute.
Writes me a sentence and puts a period behind it on the internet, I always the first thought that I always have is like, you are such a douche.
Yeah, well,
I'm
like, you're pissed at me. I don't know what I did. Like if the difference is saying like you make a joke and someone says stop that, or if they say stop that with a period, you're like, all right, this is serious.
Do you know what we have?
Another 11-11.
Serious. This is a little bit like MMA is a bit of a one-trick pony these days.
Yeah.
At 11-11 for the third time, and the placement is weird.
This is definitely gonna throw Stephano off. You probably won't find it, but you know
the rally distance is so long.
The thing is, in game number 1, he went for a CC first, and they played a long game, and Stephano owned him in the long game. It was pretty one-sided. It was a tough map for Terran as well, but he got outplayed. And then I think he thought, all right, well, I'm going to 2-racks because it's a 2-player map. But his 2-racks have actually failed him now more than his macro games have. So I'm a little bit surprised by this. I wonder what's going on, if he just really is scared of Stephano, which I wouldn't blame him if he is.
Yeah.
Or if he thinks this is a good opening to do consistently in the current state of the game, which is not one of the best ones for Terrans in this matchup.
Well, whatever it is, he's going for the double barracks opening once again, and he scouts with the SCV. Stephano does not really know about what's going on, but he will in a second, because this time he commits with the Overlord to the main base scout, and he sees the SCVs that are being pulled, so he knows exactly what's going on. He already selects his drones and he pulls them. He's gonna down to the bottom left of his own natural and is going to try to crush this army. Well, can't really call it army. There are a few SCVs and a couple of Marines.
Well, it's MMA's army. It seems to be the maximum size
Stephano misses the SCV with the drone that he sent over there to take it down.
And a really good surround though for Stephano. He's going to get every single one of these Marines if he wants to.
SCVs as well. Bum, 1, 2, 3 are dead. Now the Marines come in. 3 harvesters killed by MMA, 4 harvesters killed by Stephano. He takes down another SCV. Barely misses it, but the bunker is not done, and that's the most important part.
Yeah, Lings are ready too, and he cancels it. It was actually, Stephano was being so generous there, he allowed him to cancel.
Oh wow, that's really bad now for MMA. MMA is at 11 harvesters against 16.
Make that 10 harvesters.
Yeah.
And his production facilities are still in the middle of nowhere. It takes him so much longer to start his CC, and Stephano could go and put some pressure on those barracks, force them to lift. If those barracks lift when he only has 7 Marines on the map, he could actually just end the game if he knew it. Now he sees the barracks, but I think he's just going to skip it and try to force a cancel on the CC.
He could run into the main base.
Yeah. MMA can't stop him because he's on the watchtower, and he saw these Zerglings with his barracks. What is he doing? He must not have been paying attention. What is going on? He's actually just going to kill the command center. He has to cancel it. He wants to get the wall up. He will get that much.
Yeah, but the command center has to be cancelled, and there it is. The cancel, but the Zerglings are going to die here. The things, though, he can afford it.
As weird as it sounds, the Marines, yeah.
As weird as it sounds, with the hatch cancel, Stephano can afford to lose those Zerglings, even though it's early in the game. And right now we have the harvester count 20. Well, it will actually in a second be 28 against 15. There it is. 28.
And with that saturation on 2 base versus a Terran who's on 1 base, he has to pull all of his SCVs. That's what he's doing now. He's going for the next phase here. And I gotta say, this is actually a really strong army. 15 SCVs and 12 Marines versus only the Zerglings he's coming out with now in the Spine Caller. Stephano should be fine, but it's all up to MMA's micro here.
I don't even think that Micro is gonna save him. That's one Spine Crawler, 2 queens, at least 12
How much
Zerglings,
energy do the
another
queens have?
queen coming up. Not enough for a transfuse,
Yeah, it doesn't look like he'll have
but
enough when the fight
might have
happens.
enough as soon as it happens. Here comes the army. There is the Spine Crawler just ready. The Zerglings running in. MMA with a desperate attempt.
Way too many units, and
Well,
he can fight with his drones.
pulls the drones, the rest of the queens comes in there as well. More Zerglings are being built. Nice micro by Stephano. MMA selling himself not too short here, doing way better than I thought he would, but in the end, I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Yeah, he's in the main base now, which is a bit of an annoyance for Stephano because he can't get all his units out properly, but it looks like he can just fight with his drones.
5 harvesters against, look at this, the queens alone.
Yep. And, you know, part of the problem for MMA here, I feel, is that his barracks are so far away that he couldn't rally quickly, and this is it. Actually, Stephano has done it. He's going to the round of 8. GG.
GG, there it is. Stephano now in the round of 8. Congratulations, MMA, with a bit of a one-dimensional play today.